Yes. Yes. Oh. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. So recently I just made a video with this X3 camera and I noticed that it was extremely windy. So we need to fix that. Now, Insta360 did just come out with these new wind muffs on their page, but however, they're $10, which is no big deal, but it's like $18 shipping. Whoa. And I don't have time for that. I'm about to leave on a trip and I need to get some wind muffs, some wind protection on this camera because I'm about to ride some sick trails up north. I need that wind protection to go away so it's not annoying for you guys. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that in this video. Here's some things that are going to be helpful and you're going to probably need. For one, you need some kind of surface to stick to. You want something that you can probably rip off in case you need to rip it off. You needed to fix it and put a new wind muff on there, whatever it may be. I highly suggest you get this stuff right here, which is 3M'd on the back. So we're going to take this little piece that I have here and we're going to cut it to fit on the sides of this camera. If you look at the camera on the sides, the left and right side of the camera, if it even has the left and right side. But on the sides of the camera, there's this small little hole here, like slit on the top, a little top like square section with the hole in the side of it. And those are your microphones. So those are what we want to cover up today. Besides the felt that you need to stick to, I also have this as well. So an X-Acto knife is going to be very helpful, or at least a razor blade, and then some kind of surface to cut it on. Now I'm going to use these. So I had these laying around. These are little microphone wind muffs. You can use some fuzzier ones. A lot of people use the fuzzy ones, but just be careful. You need to trim those fuzzies down a little bit because you'll end up seeing them in your frame. The 360 camera after all, so it kind of picks up everything around it. So be careful with it. I also have some super glue. This is only going to be to glue the wind muff to the felt surface. If the 3M is not strong enough, at least this will be a little bit extra secure. So I wouldn't put this on the camera personally. I think that's everything. So let's bring you down over here and let me show you how I'm going to do this. Okay, so here we are. Welcome to my desk. Now this is a nice cutting board. You can get these at like Hobby Lobby and such. So hopefully you have something laying around. You don't want to cut through your surfaces and cut everything that you have on your table or cut your table up. I've already kind of cut these. This one came out a little sloppy, so I'm going to cut this in. So I cut it down straight down the middle. We want to cover this section, and I want to cut basically like right there. Yeah, it kind of cuts right through it, real nice and easy. If you're a perfectionist, then you might want to get it perfect, but I'm a kind of a perfectionist, but I'm going to do my best, and that's going to be it. So now we want to cut our square that's going to fit over that. So I kind of took some pen, kind of mark out roughly the size that you're going to need. Make sure that this lines up really good, so you're cutting all the same areas. There you go. Got a nice little square there. And you just double check and make sure that that's going to fit over. That's looking pretty good. You don't ever want to actually block the microphone. So now we need to cut our little square in the middle there, not cutting it too far. Sorry if it's difficult to kind of see what I'm doing here. There we go. Got that little tiny center out, and there we have it, our little tiny square. Again, we're gonna make sure that put this is not going to cover the hole. So if you need to make it a little wider, make it a little wider. But that's kind of looking good right there. What we can do here is take a pen, and we can kind of just mark off our other section that we're going to need. And now we have our other section we can cut. And we'll just put a little square. Like I said, we're gonna take the feltier side and put that on the camera. Take our camera here, peel this off. Also, if you get like one side down, you can kind of stretch it a little bit more on the other side. So we know that we need to probably cut it. Let's just cut a little bit off the end there. There we go. I don't think you really need it, but I'm going to put just a little bit of super glue. Just a little bitty bit. Squish that down. And there you go. Now you have the squishy wind muff right there. So what I do is take it, put it on there like that, squish it down, and I think that's pretty good. I don't think that's going to get into the camera view very much. So there you have it. All you're going to do is repeat the process for the other side, and we'll see what it looks like when it's all done. All right, there we have it. So it's done, and I hope it works. Looks like a little fuzzy-eared guy now. I don't know, but we'll have to find out if they work. So let's find out. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. And would you look at that? It works. And if you guys are interested in doing this exact setup as I did, I'll leave all the stuff down below in the description of this video so you can click on those links. Yeah, they help me out just a little bit, and you can get yourself the exact same things that I used to make this. Oh, and I want to point out a reason why you'd want these to be removable. So you take them off, right? And you always want to keep your lens safe, so you can't put it on without removing those. So now you can put your lens protector on. Anytime you're transporting or moving this thing, you want to put your lens protector on before anything else. So yeah, you still got the little fuzzy ends there, and then you can just take your little fuzzy pieces and put it back on. Just be careful not to lose them. You can make some extras. So you have a bunch left from this, and you probably bought a pack of this, so you probably have more than I have left. And you can make a bunch of extras of this side with the extra fuzzies you have as backups. Yeah, just stick them back on and you're ready to hit the trails. Sweet. Later.